the balls that I have on the side. And our, put all the weights away.
Well, at least all these weights are clean.
That's right. That's right. You're welcome. Here you go. Okay. Now we got it. Put the equipment away a little bit too early. All right. Welcome to Yogalates. We're going to keep it a little more mellow. Lots of stretching. We've have an injury to recover with Deborah and sore muscles, and yeah. So, going with the flow. Let's start with the hip flexors. I'm Cindy. We have Deborah and Tim. We are Team TCF, Tri-Community Fitness. Here we go. Swinging that leg forward and back 10 times. Loosening up hip flexors and low back. All right, we're gonna change the angle a little bit. We'll get that diagonal leg swing. Position yourself where you don't bump into your furniture. And then one more angle change. Maybe I can do this. This leg swing goes directly across the front of the body from one side all the way out to the other. So try to keep it from becoming a diagonal leg swing. Straight across the front of the body. Four more. Perfect. Bring that knee up, give it a hug, or grab behind the knee so you're not putting pressure on it. Let's circle the ankles while we're at it. And reverse. Point and flex. Give it a little more of a hug, bring it higher up if your body's ready for that. Set that foot down, bring it behind, and let's allow the knee to drop down towards the floor. You can start, bend over, and as your body will allow, you can open up and get long and tall. Soften the knee on the standing leg. Breathe into it. And set that foot down. Move into the other side. Pendulum leg swing forward and back 10 times. All right, we're going to do the diagonal. I'm going to get my chair out of the way so I don't bump into it. And here we go. This is forward across, back, and out to the side, diagonal across the body. One more. Perfect. Now I really got to get it out of the way. We're going to bring that leg in front of the body and swing that leg straight across from one side to the other. Keep it from becoming a diagonal. 5 more. All right, give that leg a hug and circle the ankle. Reverse the circle. And remember, keep in mind, listen to your body. Don't ever be too proud to modify and use props. Point and flex. And then give it a little more of a hug if you're ready. And gently set that leg down. Grab it from behind. Let that knee gently drop a little closer to the floor. And open up, get really tall if your body's ready for it. Soften the knee on the standing leg so you're not locked tight. Softening means just a slight little bend. All right, set that foot down. Straighten out my chair. Do a little walking in place, a little step. I'm going to get on the padding of my mat. I'm working on strengthening my feet. So when I'm barefoot, it's really hard for me to walk barefoot. So I'm doing my best to little by little do exercises with my feet. So they will strengthen hopefully, and I won't need so much padding in the future. All right, let's lift the heel and then the other heel. You can let the toes curl as you raise that heel up. Really think about all the bones and tendons and ligaments in the feet, allowing them to just flex and move in every direction they can. Let the toes spread out, and the feet, balls of the feet. All right, step it in place. We're just doing a little warm up here. When we stretch our muscles, they need to be warm. So for those that haven't joined us in our earlier classes, we need to make sure we do some warm up so you're not stretching cold muscles. That's a good way to snap something. We don't want that. Let's take it wide. Bring it back in. And let's do a little step forward within a shorter range of motion here since we're in front of our chairs. And we're doing a little rocking step or wamba, still warming up. Think about your feet. Anytime you can go barefoot, if you can, do it. We're going to switch to the other side. Here we go. Step forward and back. Let's do 3 more. Forward and back. And 2. Last one. Step in place. We're going to take our feet about hip width apart and let's move into a squat. Stand up. Bring it down. Let's do 2 more. Setting those hips over heels. All right, now you can use your chair for assistance as we do a side body stretch. Reaching up, reach tall, and side bend over. Bring it back, arm down. And then one more time, raise that arm up and side bend over. Bring it back up, arm down, move to the other side. And here we go, raise that arm up, side bend over. Bring it back up, arm down. One more time. Get really long, open up that side. You got it. And arm down. We're going to bring a foot forward. And we're going to stretch that back leg through the hip flexor. So we'll sink down into a lunge. Make sure your knee stays behind those toes. You might have to adjust your stance to make sure that your knee doesn't overreach the toes. So get a nice long stretch through that back leg. Stay nice and long and tall with the upper body. And straighten the forward leg and hinge forward at the hips. Both legs straight, get a nice long stretch. Bring it up. Step slightly forward with the back leg. Now we're going to stretch that forward leg. Your toes can be up. All right, same thing, opposite leg. We're going to first sink down into a lunge, stretching that back leg up through the hip flexors, keeping the forward knee behind the toes, and staying tall and upright with the upper body. Take a peek. Can you see your toes in front of the knee? Breathe into it. Straighten that front leg. Hinge forward at the hips. Feel the stretch. Bring it back up. Step slightly forward with that back leg. I'm going to raise my toes up off the ground, and I'm going to get a nice long stretch on that forward leg. All right, bring it up. From here, we're going to move down onto our mats. We're going to get the chairs out of the way. And mostly our weights are being used just as a little spin for the ball, so we don't have to chase it across the room when we need it. All right, come down onto the mat, the floor, and lay flat out on your backs. Ball's there, you can easily reach it. And we're going to extend the body and get a nice long full body stretch. Reach in opposite directions from the fingers and the hands away from the toes and the feet. And bring those knees up, give them a hug. And you can move your feet around any direction that feels right for you. And from there, let's do a little happy baby. So you can grab behind your knees. You can rock side to side, allow that low back to release. Press against the floor. You can take it a little further, ground up by the ankles, and bringing your knees kind of down in towards your armpits. Open the hips, or you can take it a little further and grab your feet, either the inside of the soles of your feet or the outside, whatever works for you. And then rocking it side to side, relax and breathe into it. All right, bring those knees together. I'm going to take the ball and I'm going to put it in between my thighs, right below the knees. And from here, we're going to do some inner thigh work. So we'll squeeze that ball, get a nice squeeze and release, and do that 9 more times. So squeeze it, release. Squeeze, pause for a brief moment before you release. 7 more. And 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. So you can keep the knees bent and the ball right where it's at. And from there, let's do a little bit of rocking and rolling. So we're going to bring the legs up and down, and then up and back down. So engage your abdominals, feel, really give it a nice crunch as you're lifting up. Your arms are against the floor for support, and engage those abdominals to bring your legs up and slightly overhead. And then as you bring your legs overhead, that would be a good time to breathe out. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Perfect. Okay, from there, we'll put the ball between our feet. And we're going to extend our legs out long. And now we'll raise our arms up overhead, so fully extending the body. And let's reach towards the ball with our hands. So bring that upper body, and maybe lift your feet up just a little bit, and then fully open the body and extend. We're not going to go too far up. It's not going to become the V, but just a little bit. Reach, lift, and fully extend and open. Breathe out, reach, and then open. Or maybe if having the ball between your feet is causing pressure on your knees, get rid of the ball. And just do it with your feet without the ball in between. Let's do 3 more. All right, so bring that ball up, grab it, put it in your hands. Now we're going to reach the ball from one side of the body to the other. So we're going to rise up, but reach over to the side of the foot, over to the side of the thigh or the knee, and then bring it back to center, and then alternate. Reach to the other side. So you're reaching towards your foot, but if you can only go as far as mid-thigh or knee, that's okay. Woo, I'm feeling it. Here we go, alternate. Breathe out as you're crunching up. Fully extend in between. This is not a speed race. I want to work on good form, a nice range of motion. And to fully contract the muscles. So when you breathe out forcefully, it helps the abdominals to contract more deeply. Let's do 1 more each side. Okay, we're going to change it up just a little bit. So we're going to transfer the ball from one hand to the other. We're going to reach out and down the side and do a lateral crunch. Lift the body off the floor just enough so you can move and reach towards the foot. Bring that ball back up to center. Transfer it to the other hand and then reach out to the side and towards the foot. So you're not rising up as much as we were with the previous exercise. So it's more lateral, out to the side, out to the side. Fully open and extend when you're transferring that ball. And take your time. Let's do 2 more each side. Remember, it's basically a side crunch. 1 more. You got it. Bring those knees in, give them a hug. Move those feet. And breathe. Take a nice breath in. All right, we're gonna put the ball. Well, let's not put the ball. Just raise the feet up towards the ceiling. Just have the ball at the side for a moment. We're gonna circle. So the reason I didn't put the ball between my feet is because I'm thinking of Deborah and her knee recovering. So if I were to try to hold the ball, I think it would put more pressure on my knees. So we're doing this without the ball. And engage those abdominals. Feel your low back pressing against the floor. And make a nice round circle with the feet up towards the ceiling. Let's do 2 more in this direction, and then we're going to switch. Here we go. Opposite direction. Keeping the knees out of it. Woo-wee. And Tim is providing a nice modification there. And I didn't keep count, so let's do 2 more. I know it's working. Ooh, oh boy. All right, give those knees a hug. Let's spread the toes apart. So, oh my goodness, it wants to cramp. Stop it. So let's try that again. All right. No, my left foot's not going for it. Oh, that's silly. All right. Just give a little side-to-side rock. One foot, let go. Oh man. So at any time you can abandon ship and do something else. All right, moving on to our sides. Yesterday I wasn't too much into this one, but I'm a little more energetic today, thank goodness. Lay over that ball and take advantage of allowing your body to melt and stretch, melting and relax. Find that perfect spot and think about your ribs. They're opening, they're expanding. That side facing the ceiling is opening up. All right, feel your body rise up as you take a nice big breath in. It's creating pressure against the wall. It's opening space in between the ribs. From here, we're going to move into the side crunch. You can keep that bottom arm and hand on the floor for support and crunch. Readjust your position as needed. Fully extend and open the body in between coming up and crunching. Let's do 8 more. Once again, you can blow out as if you're blowing forcefully through a straw. 5 more. And that will help you engage those muscles a little more intensely. 2 more. Let's add the challenge. You can do up to 5, both hands up. You gotta be balanced. And then down. Low. 3 more. Perfect. I'm going to take that ball. We'll do some lying leg circles here. I'm going to use the ball for a pillow. So circle the legs. Find that nice size circle. Feels right. And then hold that tummy tight. Let's do 2 more and then reverse. All right, reverse it. Let's go 10 times. One more. A straight leg. Straight up. Straight up. Perfect. Give that knee a hug. Leave that leg in front of the body. Extend the bottom leg. And raise it up so we work the inner thigh muscles. Let's do 5 more. Think about your range of motion and how high you can lift that leg. What is your muscle strength in this position? Let's do 3 more. I lost count. That's about right. Okay. Same thing, opposite side. Lay over the ball, relax, stretch. As if you're just melting over the ball. And breathe. Relax into it. Feel the expansion as you breathe in. There's nowhere to go but upwards and outwards when you breathe in. Relax just a little bit more. Can you? Okay, all right, go Deborah. All right, that bottom hand is going to stay on the floor for support, or if you're so inclined, you can do all of these side crunches with both hands overhead. So here we go. We're fully extending, opening, side crunch. Blow out as you crunch. About 7 more. Last 2. As a challenge if you'd like, or just lay over the ball and stretch, whatever you feel like. You can do up to 5, blow it out and crunch. Gotta be balanced. One more. Perfect. All right, take that ball out of there. Well, yeah, take that ball out of there. Use it as a pillow. And let's do those lying leg circles 10 times in each direction. So 7 more. Tummy tight. Here we're going to reverse and go 10 times in the other direction. Here it goes. 8 more. Five more. And then straight up 10 times. Give that knee a hug and breathe. All right, setting that leg in front, extend that bottom leg so you can raise it up. And maximize your strength and range of motion. Don't cheat yourself. Let's do 6 more. Last one. Perfect. All right. We're going to set the ball off to the side just for a moment, or a few moments. Lay on your bellies. And we're going to do some upper back work. So setting those arms in a goalpost position. Your upper arms are coming out. Your elbows have a nice 90-degree bend to them. So you're facing your mat, nice facing the floor. Try to release the neck, lengthen it just a little bit, looking straight down. Raise those arms up in that goalpost position so you feel your upper back, the shoulder blades coming close together. Keep your neck out of it so you don't want to raise your head up. And then lower them down. And then here we go. Raise them up. Focus on the upper back. Those rhomboid muscles in between the shoulder blades. Keeping your arms out at each side like a goalpost. Raise them up off the floor. Try to feel the back of the neck. Make sure it's staying neutral. Let's do 2 more. All right, relax for a moment and then rest on your hands, your chin, or your forehead on your hands. And let's raise the legs up one at a time towards the ceiling. Activate the glutes, the hamstrings, and then switch to the other. And then keep alternating. Raise the legs straight up. And take your time. Don't be in a rush. And breathe. Let's do 2 more each leg. One more. All right. Let's rest on our forearms. Allow the back to just kind of relax here. And breathe. Allow your abdomen to lengthen. Allow your abdomen to expand as you breathe in. All right, bring it back down. And we're going to fully extend our bodies, and we're going to raise one arm and the opposite leg. And it's not necessarily how high you raise the arm and the leg, but how long you make your body diagonally from one side to the other. So raise the arm and the leg, reach in opposite directions, set it down, and then move to the other arm and opposite leg. Keep your head and neck neutral, so you're looking at your mat, and try to keep the back of the neck released. continue to alternate. Reach, lengthen, and alternate. Reach and lengthen the body from toes through to the fingers. Keeping your face down towards the mat. And then give it a moment, just a pause before you alternate. All right, one more time each side. Lengthen. And then from there, we'll move into the swimmer. So reaching those hands out in front, overhead, and then make a swimming motion. And then extend. Bring your arms and hands out to the side as if you're swimming. You're looking down at the mat. More back work. Get neutral in the neck. Maybe you need to tip your forehead slightly down towards the mat so you're not looking up. Just imagine you're swimming underwater. Fully extend as long as your shoulders will allow. And breathe. Let's do two more. One more. All right, push back. Move into child's pose. How's child's pose on your knee, Deborah? Okay. All right, release that back. Relax down into child's pose. Hips over heels. Forehead down towards the mat. And just kind of sink down and melt into the position. Allow your abdomen to expand as you breathe in. Readjust your position, your feet, whatever it takes to be more comfortable. All right, we're going to fully extend and move on to our backs one more time. We're going to move into that rollover. I think it's knee friendly. I think. I don't know, Deborah will let us know if she screams. Fully extend, lengthen the body, and then just roll from one side of your body. Okay. And then lower yourself onto your back slowly. Don't let yourself plop down, and then roll to the other side. There we go. Pause for a brief moment before you lower back down to transfer to the other side. Make it super slow. Oh, there we go. And find that position for your feet to kind of help you. Little kickstand feet. Pause for a moment when you're on your side, and then lower yourself super slowly onto your back. Stop yourself from going too fast. Here we go. Slow motion is usually really a good workout. So that's 2 each side so far. Let's do 2 more each side. Slow, slow, slow on the back. So there we go. I think it's almost a full body workout. Pause. Here we go. Slow onto the back. There's plopping. There's plopping. There's plopping going on. All right. Here comes 1 my goodness. Here goes. Here comes the last time on the other side. Slow it down. Here it is. Right. Oh, good job, Tim. He's got that slow moving going on. All right, give those knees a hug. Rotisserie chicken, that's cute.
I'm always thinking about food.
All right, we're gonna little happy baby side to side rock. Release that low back. All right, let's fully extend the body, lengthen one more time. And we're gonna reach one leg up at a time towards the ceiling, and at the same time, reach with our hands towards our feet. So reach up, and then fully extend and open. Here we go, alternate, one, and then to the other. Slow it down. Add the breath. Let's do one more time each side after this. Here we go. Blow it out. All right, perfect. Let's roll over onto our sides and slowly get up. Get to a seated position. And those legs out long in the front. Now we're going to reach towards our feet. Give it time. I'm just going to slow this down. Maybe you can reach in increments just a little bit farther as you relax into the position and breathe. When you're ready, just kind of walk your hands down a little bit more. Not to the point of pain though. If you're feeling pain, stop right there. Back out of the position just a little bit until there's no more pain. And breathe. We're going to hold our stretches a little long, longer than normal. Or I should say longer than we usually do. Reach down just a little bit further. Find a comfortable position for your head and your neck. Just a little bit more. And you can kind of experiment with the level of your forehead. If you lower it down towards your knees a little more, you definitely feel more. And breathe. Slowly walk your way back up. And those feet out wide. Come forward first, forward and center. And then find a comfortable position that you can hold and maintain. Breathe into it. Maybe you want to drop the forehead forward and down a little bit. I feel it run farther down my back when I do that. And I'm just going to find a spot that feels really good for me, and I'm just going to relax into that here. And breathe. You shouldn't be forcing it. It should be relatively pleasant. Be aware of your breath. All right, we're going to walk it over to one leg. Nice and easy. And find your range of motion. We're holding our stretches longer. Breathe into it. Once again, make it pleasant. And breathe. And let's gently walk over to the other leg. Find the spot that's right for you and relax into it. Maybe you'll want to close your eyes and relax a little bit more. Gently bring it to center and walk yourself back up. Bring the soles of your feet together. Moving into a butterfly position. Now, wherever it is that your legs, the level that they want to be, just relax into that. Breathe into it. And gently move the legs as if they were butterfly wings, nice and easy. And relax. Okay, we're going to bring one leg in, bringing that knee straight out in front of the hip. Sit up, nice and tall. Give it a moment. Bring it in. And if it's okay, bring it across to the other side. Relax into that. Kind of do a little system check. Is there any part of your body that you're tightening up? Kind of check from head all the way down. One part of the body to the other, move your awareness and see if there's any part that's clenching tight that you can just focus and allow release. All right, we're going to take the opposite elbow from the knee that's up and do a nice easy little spinal twist. The other hand comes around back. And just kind of relax and breathe into it. how for these stretching exercises will allow our abdomens to expand as we breathe in. Once again, check the body parts. See if there's any area that you can allow to release just a little bit more. Imagine you're just sinking just a little bit deeper into the mat. And we're going to gently spinal twist the opposite direction. Send that other hand around back. Breathe into it, and once again, check the body parts one at a time, and see if you can allow any part to release a little more. And get just a little bit heavier down into that mat. All right, bring it front and center. Send that top leg out to the side. Let's get really tall. Sit up nice and long and straight. Okay, I'm going to come down onto my forearm, and I'm going to reach up and over. Let's just allow this to be for a few moments. Let's kind of rotate back, looking more at the ceiling. Get that upper body kind of back and opening across the chest just a little bit more. And then rotate forward and down, reach to the opposite side of the room. Let's hold it. Hang out for a moment or two longer. Let's open again. Open up towards the ceiling. Bring that arm back and open wide. And then rotate forward, down, reaching across to the other side of the room. Breathe into it. Hang out. Back to the side. Push yourself up. Think about this leg out to the side and back. So we'll support our upper body for balance and then raise that leg straight up 10 times. Four more. Take your time. No rush. One more. All right, we're going to keep that leg raised up just enough to clear the mat, and we're going to do like a kick straight to the back 10 times. It's a straight kick. 6 more. Keep your knee bent. There you go. All right, bring it up. And we're going to switch it out. Let's bring that other leg, bringing the knee straight out from the hip, straight forward. And then take your time, bring that top leg over and across if it's ready. Then we're just going to hang out here and breathe. We're going to check each part of the body. I'm kind of locking my hand across my arm to hold my top leg because I want to allow my muscles to to release and relax more through the hips and the thighs. So my arms are kind of holding my knee in place. That's allowing my lower body to relax. Breathe into it. See if you can feel just a little bit heavier in the mat. The hips, the thighs, the glutes. Think about release. Let that low abdomen expand as you breathe in. And remember, always back out of it if it's too much, if it's more on the sides of unbearable, that's not cool. So we're going to take the opposite elbow and hook it around that top leg, send the other arm behind, and gently spinal twist. I can feel this side for me is definitely tighter. I'm going to hang out here for a few moments. I'm thinking about my muscles lengthening and releasing, letting go. And I'm just going to feel as if I'm getting a little bit heavier into the mat. So find a position that will allow you to do that. Little bit more. Just feel softening throughout your body, your mental awareness. Just release and soften. Don't be hard focused on anything. Let's switch it out, spinal twist. The other arm out back and around. Relax and breathe into it. Soften your awareness, soften your gaze, or even close your eyes. Take a nice big long breath in, allow expansion. Breathe it out. Bring it forward, center, unfold, send that top leg out to the side. Come down on your forearm when you're ready and open that side. Readjust your position as needed. And then we're going to rotate, look up to the ceiling, open, send that arm back out to the side just a little bit more. And then rotate the torso forward and down. Reach to the opposite wall overhead. Let's open it again up. Look up at the ceiling. Open the chest. And then rotate the upper body forward, down, reach towards that opposite wall. Extend the arm, the fingers. And bring it to the side, stretch, push yourself up. Now you're going to support your upper body, and we're going to end with the leg exercises here. So 10 times, lift it up, keep the knee bent, 7 more. One more, and then do that little leg kick straight back. Keep the knee bent. 5 more. You got it. All right, gently come up. Find the seated position that feels right for you. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to reach up, breathe in. And gently breathe it out. We're going to do this a total of 3 times. Number 2, breathe it in, gently blow it out. This time, bring your hands to heart center. Breathe it in. Heart center, breathe it out. And repeat after me. Peace for my body. Peace for my mind. Peace always surrounding my soul. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Deborah. Awesome. All right, meditation at 12:45 if you want to relax. Okay, sounds perfect.